hot. So I had to come to somewhere very, very special indeed. The largest waterway, freshwater waterway in Britain, and it's 200 years old. Ladies and gentlemen, the Canal, a place synonymous with big zander, pike. But I'm here with some maggots, seeing if I can spot any carp for another episode. Plenty of bubbles coming up. Sorry, that's like 40 degrees. I've got probably an hour and a half. Got a little keep net out. I've plumbed the depth, that's what that is. Little plummet, filming on my own. Little plummet, that sits on the bottom. Very important to do. Just a simple waggler setup. And I'm going to be fishing those bits of cover over there. Silvers in the net, or some bream, or dare I say it, my first canal tench or first canal carp. But let's give it a go. Fishing over depth because there's still tow on the water. Boats are still very prolific at the moment, but they will die down and we shall hopefully get a few fish for you. So, first cast in. No boats for the time being. We're just going to take 2 maggots on a size 16 hook. One red, one white. Lightly hooked through the top, like so. Now before fishing, always make sure you've got one of these, a disgorger. Because if you catch a fish and you don't know what to do with it, well, personally I think that's bad form. Bad form, Jack. I'm actually going to trot the toe of the canal. And I'm thinking, because it's a marina, I wonder if them chucking in bread and leftovers congregates fish in and around these areas. They say most of the river carp, the canal carp, live in marinas, places where they know they can't be fished for. They're clever, they're clever. They've outwitted me many times, which isn't hard. There we are, first bite. Ooh, didn't take long, did it? This is going to be fun because I actually plan to fish just into dark. You just go in, some maggots, 10 maggots. Very handy catapult. Right, we got our first fish. I've just dropped it. It was a 2-pound perch. I literally just had a 2-pound perch in my hand and dropped it and missed the net. Fuck's sake. There we go, second fish, a little hybrid. It's not as big as the first one, but you'll have to take my word for it. Me. And we're in. Oh, what's that? Almost looks like a dace. Oh, I think that's a big bleak. That's probably the biggest bleak I've ever caught. And that perch I just lost in my hands was probably the biggest perch I've caught on the canal. But I won't get mad. I'm just going to keep ploughing away. Let's get out there again. Anyway, guys, cheers. I've been thatching all day today. Oh, like reminds me of like building the pyramids or something in this heat. It's absolute torture. And I get home and I look at the TV and I just think, it's just too hot for that. So I'd much rather be out here with a nice cold beer. It's almost meditation in a way, isn't it? Some people do yoga, I do fishing. Which actually, I saw Bob and Paul Whitehouse's new series on TV yesterday. And there was a guy who had started a fishing foundation for mental health. And like, no wonder we all love it so much. It really is. It's good for you. And once you get the bug for it, it's in your bones then, isn't it? Can't go over a bridge without looking over to see if there's any fish. Can't go past the lake to think, ooh, which is the deep end that holds the monsters. Once you've got the bug, I'm afraid, that's it. Fucking stickfish. Again, just flipped in the canal. One of those nights. But I tell you what, I've saved the best for the camera. Have a look at that chunk. That is 2 pounds, 1 ounce. Have a look at him. That is an absolute beauty. I had one earlier at 1.5 pounds, flipped up my hand, and then a 2 pound bream. But it all seems worth it now. Look at this. Look at that perch. What a beast. Let's get him in the net. Well, that's what lives in here, folks. That is absolute. That's the first canal carp I've ever seen. That is absolutely gorgeous. Well done, that man. This man's named Dan, and he's a fucking legend. Johnny Wilkinson got nothing on him.
Take care, brothers.
Yeah, well done, mate. Look at that. That's not been caught, has it? Well done. Well done.
Cheers.
Cracking net of fish we're putting together now. It must be over 10 pounds, a little after work session. I think we're going to have to stay till it's dark. Maybe try some meat. If I get a carp on £3 line, that's going to be fun. I've got a bag full of bream, a bag full of perch. I can't wait to show you. I can't leave yet. This is the crucial moment. A couple of hours after work. Look at that. This canal is full of skimmers. Decent perch. That, by anyone's standard, is a good fish. So for 2 hours fishing, folks.
£13, 8 ounces on like that, minus the net.
We'll have that, won't we? Ooh. That lovely net. There's the big perch.
That's a good picture.
There he is, look. Oh, look at that. Quality.
Well done, Shag.
Spud me. That's why we go fishing, to make friends like Dan. It's fucking quality.
Catfish.
Look at that. Nice bag of skimmers and a few
Quality. Lovely
perch. Obviously dropped one in the water. But you know, who says you can't have a bit of fun on the old canal? Brilliant. Let's slip him back, shall we? He's a chunk, he is. Oh, look at that. That's a proper fish. What a session. It is only 9:15. We got the goods. After dropping those 2 fish at the start, I was thinking, oh God, I'm only going to catch a few. 13 pounds of canal caught fish. Oh yeah, where you gone? Hello. So, brilliant to meet Dan. He's obviously a master, so obviously you'll understand me not showing the location. He's put in a lot of work. I think he's done 3 nights down here, maybe over a year, you know, something like that, looking for those carp, and he's found them. Just so happened I was there to see all the stuff. So tune in next time when I try to get my first carp canal, and also Will has to go in the lake. You know that. Thank you as always. Like, subscribe, do whatever you want. It's been a pleasure to make. Good night.